Good God. Oh, man. I had to literally call my internet service just to make sure it can get going. I hope that this doesn't crash again. Oh, my God. Never happened before. Not like that. My stuff was showing. Get this. I know no one's in here. I'm talking to myself. I don't care. I'll talk to myself. I can't believe I had this thing set for the amount I pay. It's about 300 megabytes download speed. It was at 19. How? You're not talking to yourself? Okay. Well, it was 19 megabytes. 19. It's supposed to be 300 and it was 19. How? How is that possible? All right. Oh, Starfield just dropped? I'm sorry. Hey man, how are you? Good to see the channel growing. Thank you. Let me turn this light out. Hold on. Speaking of the channel, tell you guys something, all right? I actually want to get a new mic. This mic has done wonders for me over the years, but I think it's time to upgrade. I want to get a new mic, and I also want to actually use a real camera instead of a webcam. It will look so beautiful. I'm going back to visit my folks pretty soon, and there's a camera there. There's a Canon camera. I'm gonna take it here and see if I can set it up. I'll probably have to get some devices for that, so that'll take a minute. But man, if I get a dynamic mic, it'll be so much more crisp, so much more clear. And then when I'm doing any type of songs, because I was getting ready to record the whole Wemby thing, because I have the Wemby song written, and it's really good. I mean, I'm not lying. I think it's really good. I think the rhymes are really, really good. I think they're really clever. I think it's the best thing I've written Spurs related, obviously. I don't know. I think it's fun, but you know, getting a new mic, that's going to make it even better. It's going to sound so good. I might, along with that, I might go ahead and get another software for the stuff, so it's even better than that. Because right now, this whole time, as long as I've had this channel, I've been using Reaper. But there's obviously better software that you could be using. So I'm gonna look into that. But man, a new mic and new camera, it would do wonders. Do you pronounce his name correctly in the song? Do I even say Wembanyama in the song? Let's see. I don't even know if I say Wembanyama. Let me look at the lyrics. Where are the lyrics? Here, Dare Wemby. Let's see. Menace, deceitful, he's taking everybody. I don't actually say his name. I actually say Wemby in it, I think. Yeah, V Wemby. Yeah, I actually don't say his name. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I don't say Wembanyama. I just say Wemby. Gosh, that would be a hard thing to rhyme. Wembanyama. It was him, Your Honor. I don't know. What the heck rhymes with Wembanyama? Oh, Samya, thank you. Here for your mic fund. Also, can you please shout out to my fiance, Renee? Is it Renee? Am I saying that right? Who is acting weird? Oh, Rennie? Is it Ren? Hold on, I'm gonna make sure. Hold on. Make sure that's right. Let's see. Rennie. Pronunciation.
English, generally speaking.
What the heck?
From French, so make sure to stay tuned for those to mispronounced ones, including from French, so make sure to stay tuned for those. This is indeed a female given name of French origin.
Is it coming up on your guy? Oh, wait. I know why. Hold on. Ah, this is why I don't hear anything. You guys can hear it. I couldn't.
Meaning reborn.
What?
How do you say it? In English, it is generally pronounced as René. For reference in French, it is said as René. René, so some may say it as René.
Shout out to René.
René. But in English, generally speaking, it is said as René. And now, you know. More videos here on how to pronounce more interesting names whose pronunciations aren't always obvious.
I do not like how he was talking to me. Oh, you pronounced it correctly? Okay. Shout out to Renee. Hello, Renee. How are you doing today? Lil Wayne, Ron Wemby. Oh, yeah. What did he say? No, did he? He said pop him like... Oh, yeah, he did say it. He said pop him like Victor, like I'm coaching Wembanyama. Yeah, he did say it. I guess he, yeah. Well, I'm not Lil Wayne, okay? I'm not as talented as Lil Wayne. What's up, bruh? Fist me? You mean Dap, like? You mean Dap, right? How you doing, clan? I'm doing good, Jeremy. It's Aussie, so American pronunciation is correct. Oh, okay. Stream didn't end. How you doing, clan? Stream didn't end. What do you mean? You mean that whole time when I was on the phone with Spectrum, the stream didn't end? Like you guys could hear that whole conversation? I literally called Spectrum because the last stream like looked like it got taken down. So I just deleted it. Hey clan, watching from work. That's cool. The official Dr. Phil says stream ended. It cut off for me and had to reload it. Oh, just now? Look, there's nothing on my end saying it's messing up. I'm not going to trip about it right now. What happened to the stream? I have no idea. Wait, is it messing up right now? We saw you pick your nose too. Oh, that's not good. You guys are going to ruin me. I'm going to get canceled. You're good? Okay. All right, let's see. We're doing this pretty late. Let's see what we can talk about. All right. I really want to talk about like 9 things. The heck? Oh. Okay. Okay, chat. Chat, what's up, Easton? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, is Wemby's hair still purple? Yeah, that was actually what I was just about to bring up. What the heck? Yeah, his hair is still the same. I could have sworn. I thought that this was just going to be a one-time thing. I'm actually confused. I don't even know what's going on with this hair at this point. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what it is. Is it cool? Sure. Sohan influence? Yeah, dude, this team has so much cohesion. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I like it. I just don't know what's going on. I just, you know, when you look at Sohan's hair and all of his different, let's see. If we type in Jeremy Sohan hair, every time you can tell it's like something going on, right? It's something. There's a method to the madness. Like if you bring up this right here, there's a method to the madness. All right, there's some type of cohesion here. All right, we're going all silver, which is basically what I have. My new growth coming in though. You got the lime green, you got the pink, you got the stars. That was for Fiesta. You got the Fiesta where it's the blue, pink, and orange all the way around. I mean, you got the, I don't know what this is, light purple. I don't know. This one, this is probably my favorite. You got the Slim Shady. Like, all of it makes sense. I don't know what the heck is going on with Wemby. I think Wemby did it wrong. It looks cool, but I don't know what's going on.
On his draft day, keep it clean, smooth, elegant.
Is he wearing that just so he can show off his tattoo? Because that was a new tattoo. I know way too much about the Spurs. The fact that I know like players' new tattoos is kind of disturbing. He told the barber, put whatever you want in my hair. Basically, bro. But like, even the barber, the stylist should have. I think, you know what? I have a theory, okay? We already know Sohan has talked about how he never does like his own hair, right? Like he has stylists that do it. He's been open about this. Like, yeah, I don't do my own hair. They just, they do it. They do their thing. And, I just sit there and relax. I think that he did Wemby's hair. I truly do, which would be insane. I don't know. I know that this seems like a small thing and it's not a big deal, but it actually is a big deal. This is a huge deal, actually. And the reason being is because Victor Wembanyama is you heard it 50 million times. He's the most popular player since LeBron James. And with that, there comes a certain type of reputation, right? I don't think that he would have even fathomed dyeing his hair if it weren't for coming to San Antonio. There is certain level of brotherhood that's already created, and they just met each other a couple months ago. This is not normal. Could you imagine? Like, just imagine, like, he's the biggest thing since LeBron James, right? Just imagine LeBron going to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and there was another like second year player on that team, and that player was just like, yeah, LeBron, I have my hair dyed. Why don't you do it? You really think LeBron would do that? Probably not. Probably not. This is not only influential of Jeremy Sohan, but this just shows brotherhood. Jeremy Sohan is the glue guy. We always thought that Keldon Johnson is, which he is. He's one of them, but I think he's an energy guy. Off the court. I think he gets along with everybody. He's a really good leader, actually, not just a good. Actually, I'll go as far as say Keldon Johnson's a great leader. He is a great leader. Everyone's praised him for that, but I mean, I would go as far as to say Jeremy Sohan is kind of the heart of the team at this point. This is a big deal. I don't think he even would have thought about this if it weren't for Sohan. Nothing wrong with knowing a lot about your team. Oh, about what I said, yeah. But he low-key looks good in his hairstyle. I just didn't think it would keep up. I thought that this was going to be like a temporary thing. This is a big deal, though. Yeah, this is a big deal. I love it, though. I do. Okay, Easton. Do you think Jeremy Sohan's going to get Josh Primo? Actually, funny enough, you mentioned Josh Primo. Hold on. That's funny you bring up Josh Primo. There was actually a video from, was it AM Hoops? Yeah, there was a video from AM Hoops, I think, on this, because Easton asked, you think Josh Primo is going to get a second chance? Let's see. So as far as my opinion, because we can watch this video, like, here's the video right here. This banned NBA player is coming back, and we can probably like skip through it because we know the story. Like, we don't have to rehash the story. But as far as my thoughts on it before watching this video, overall, I think probably, maybe. The only thing is with Primo, he really ruined his chances as far as being a like franchise player or being the face of a team. I thought that him with San Antonio was perfect, and they were making a beautiful transition into, especially with Derek White being gone. And I thought Josh Primo very similar to Derek White as far as like being super versatile on the defensive end and being able to pass and being able to score. But he was going to be a much better scorer than Derek White, I think. But with getting rid of DeJounte Murray, making him the face of the Spurs, especially when they're making the transition with the Frostbank sponsorship and everything, I just thought that it was perfect. He was setting himself up to be the face of a franchise. I really do believe that. But when it's all said and done, now going into the NBA, I don't think that'll happen. I don't think that he'll be the face of any franchise. As far as like the workouts that we watched, he looked a little slower than what we're accustomed to. Obviously, being out of basketball for a while, hopefully he went and got some help. I'm all for somebody getting a second chance. I just don't necessarily think it needs to be with San Antonio. Like, I question a lot of Spurs fans when they come out and they say, give Josh Primo a second chance. Like, let him come back to San Antonio. I don't know why you would allow him to go back to San Antonio. You gave him the keys. You gave him everything that he needed. And you know, for him to do what he did, he had a serious issue. He has a serious problem. This isn't something that's just like he made a small mistake, you know, or there was a misunderstanding, or there was like this huge he said, she said type deal. No, this is a problem. Like, this is genuinely a problem. And then everything that was coming from his camp was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he even brought up the fact that he needed mental health help. And then on top of it, they went as far as, or his lawyer went as far as to say, like, oh, maybe it didn't happen. Maybe it just slipped out of his pants. Like, it's crazy. Insane. He's a PR nightmare. He kind of is. Hold on. I won't watch this whole video. I won't just like take dude's content or whatever. But I do want to at least listen to some of it. Let's see. Let's skip around.
Facility. But we have no idea if he has done the work to get his problem in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this might be a good place. We know all the story. I'm sure he goes back through it because a lot of these people probably don't know, because he covers like the entire NBA. So let's just skip through a little bit, maybe right here.
Over a year since all this happened, Primo has laid low, but he hasn't been charged with a crime. The Spurs settled that lawsuit for an undisclosed amount of money out of court. He was also suspended by the NBA, but is now cleared and able to sign with any team he wants.
Also, a lot of people bringing up like the fact that the psychiatrist got money. They're like, oh, she just wanted money. It's like, if that happened to you, would you sue, or like would you just like take it? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I would take the money. I don't think she was all in it for the money. She literally went into a job that was her dream job for a very long time. And how it went down was just not good. Wasn't bueno. But it is nice to know, at least from the outside looking in, it seemed like Popovich literally did not know anything about it, which is good. That's good. That's great. That made me a little bit worried, because I don't view a lot of celebrities at high regard, but Popovich is one that I really do. Like, I really do. Say what you want about Pop, but I really hold him to a high standard, as far as a character and morals and stuff like that. I really like Popovich. So I was disappointed if that was true, but you know, came out that it wasn't. And even her camp said that they don't think Pop knew, so that's good.
At the time of the allegation, ESPN said many.
Oh, wait, what? Easton, do you not know? He showed his long. What? Wait. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll explain in a minute, I guess, but
NBA teams remain intrigued with Primo's talent and potential, but are searching for a more complete understanding of the situation as they weigh the possibility of placing a claim to acquire Primo. They are obviously still excited about his skills, and Primo is showing them he is ready for a second chance. But does he even deserve it? I mean, we have never seen a problem like this, and obviously he has serious issues.
As far as whether or not he deserves it, we don't know if he deserves a second chance or not. We have no idea. We have no idea what the work he did to get, like, we have no idea. I don't know if he deserves it.
At the time, he blamed things on past trauma and said he checked into a mental health facility. But we have no idea if he has done the work to get his problem in check. The worst part is bringing him in could put female employees at risk of future abuse. I believe in second chances, but would have a real hard time bringing him in if I was an NBA GM. But if you have talent, you always get a second chance. It's the dirty little secret of pro sports.
True.
Miles Bridges, convicted of felony domestic violence, abusing his girlfriend in front of their child, back on an NBA roster a year later. In 2000, a player named Ruben Patterson tried to rape his kid's nanny, was found.
What? Dude, the sports world is so weird. The sporting world is so strange. I feel like it's the same thing with like Karl Malone, right? Like, it seems like at least the mainstream media just act like nothing happened. Like it just never happened. Like the little girl, just never happened. That's insane. This is what I'm talking about, bro. There's like so many people. There's Spurs fans that say, bring Primo back. It wasn't a big deal. All he did was just pull out his stuff. It's like, really? I can't believe this is I didn't know this was a thing. Let's see. Paid a $400,000 price and had to register as a sex offender for a shocking incident involving his children's nanny. And he came back?
Found guilty, but played 8 more years in the league because, hey, he was a talented 24-year-old. Primo is just 20 and was supposed to be key to the Spurs' future with Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we don't know if we would have got Victor Primo. I don't know.
So if his friends in the NBA have embraced him back to play in the offseason, you know that they could go to their front office and say, hey, Primo's looking pretty good out there. But who would actually give him that second chance? There are 4 teams on this list that I think would. First is the Utah Jazz. They only have Colin Sexton at point guard, who has experience already sharing the load with another guard, Darius Garland. Next, the Houston Rockets. They just drafted...
Houston Rockets would do it because they're the Houston Rockets. They would do it.
Amen Thompson, I know, but they are loading up on young players, and they've got minutes for Primo to show. Right now, it's Ben Simmons and veteran Spencer Dinwiddie. Cam Thomas is a 2-guard. And off the court, he will try to resurrect his career and get a big payday somewhere. The best case scenario is he has learned his lesson, ends up having a great comeback with 0 future victims. But if the Spurs were right, somebody might luck into a franchise-level player. Now,
all right, let me go ahead and give you a little bit of context, Easton in the chat. So you don't really know about the situation, and this is good for anybody that didn't remember how everything went down. So let me try to remember every single thing. Okay, so like basically what happened was, I'm gonna dive into the evidence. Okay. So the big news, everyone that's talking about, everything that everyone was talking about was the fact that the psychiatrist for the San Antonio Spurs that was giving therapy to Joshua Primo, he showed his genitals to her on multiple occasions. I think it was 9. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 9. It was a lot of occasions. The allegations that she spewed was that the San Antonio Spurs weren't doing everything that they needed to do in order to prevent that from happening. Like, they weren't punishing Primo. Obviously, he was becoming the face of the franchise. We were putting him in photo shoots when it comes to the new Frost Bank deal, and it was a lot of stuff going on, and he was just gaining more and more power within the franchise pretty early on too, and a lot of praise from the team. But as far as the proof, I guess technically people wouldn't call this proof, but like there was a lot of signs. Starting with Drew Eubanks, his wife actually posted something after the incident, like immediately after he was cut. And it was a lot of subliminals, but she was basically alluding to the fact that this was always an issue. Drew Eubanks always felt weird around him. So there were certain players that knew a little bit of something. Also, before any news came out at all, as soon as he got cut, it was a Reddit post saying the exact thing that he ended up being accused of with the psychiatrist. But it wasn't with her. They were actually bringing up the fact that when he was in Las Vegas, he showed himself to a worker or a what's it called? I'm blanking. The people that come in housekeeping. Yeah. So it was a lot of different things coming out of there and a lot of clues to what was going on. Like, it was a lot of dirt coming out. So do I believe he did it? Yes, like without a doubt. Not only because of that, but because of his response. The response was, I need to really work on my mental health. But the response was also from his lawyers with a really bad excuse saying, well, if he did, it probably slipped out of his shorts. That's probably what happened. And he has very short shorts, and I'm telling you, that's exactly what the lawyer said. Like verbatim. Okay, not verbatim. I'm summarizing a little bit, but paraphrasing. But yeah, pretty bad stuff. But the whole thing, does he deserve a second chance? I mean, I don't really believe in the whole saying of everybody deserves a second chance. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, not everybody. Some things are so bad that you don't. But he is young. I just don't think that he has to play in the NBA. That's my thing. It's everyone playing in the NBA is a privilege, man. It really is. And to me, I don't think it means like end all be all that he doesn't play in the NBA, therefore he's going to be a loser. Like, I don't think that. I mean, 0.1%. Like no one plays in the NBA. You know, most people have regular jobs. Most people just go out and have pretty, decent lives. Or a lot of people have decent lives without making millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. He can still have a good life. And just putting him in the position of an NBA player with the amount of money, the amount of exposure, the amount of power, I think it's going to be really tough for him to even overcome what's going on with him. So I just don't think that he has to be in the NBA. Like, oh no, he deserves a chance because of this, that, and third. He can go back to school. He can do anything in the world and have an impact. In just about anything. So I don't believe in that. In his position, I understand. I mean, it's the freaking NBA, right? You don't just give up on that, especially when you've been in it before. You know that you can at least compete with other players. But I don't know. To me, I don't think that just necessarily means you deserve it just because you have talent. But we know how this thing goes, right? Didn't we guarantee his contract like a week before we waived him? That's the head scratcher. Yeah, exactly. Like he was going to be the face of the San Antonio Spurs. I think are the Spurs still paying him? Let's see. Spurs salary. I think if I just type in Spurs salary, we're good, right? Here we go. Hoops hype. Yeah, we're paying him one more year. So yeah, 4 million. Doesn't really affect anything as far as the big picture, but I mean, he's still getting paid, taking up space. Well, I mean, he is, but it's not a big deal. Like, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Just overall, though. Overall, I just don't think that he's like that's a gimme, that he goes back to the NBA. Some Spurs fans are just so weird with it, man. I do not understand the Spurs fans saying let him come back to the Spurs. I would not want him back to the Spurs. Does he go to another team? Would I be upset? No, I wouldn't necessarily be upset. Hopefully it just means that he did get that help and he's past it, but it hasn't been that long, and this is a serious issue. I don't know. But then the idea is like come back to the Spurs. Heck no, dude. At least he's donating some of his salary to your streams. True. I don't know. I don't want him back, though. Let's see. Not sure if you heard, but my other United had similar issue with their star young player. They tried to bring him back, but faced massive backlash. Who? Man United. What is that? Can't be known as a team with a creep on it. You guys get what I'm saying, though, right? Like, you understand what I'm saying. I just don't think that you're guaranteed, like it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain is not working today. What's the word I'm looking for? Entitled. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that he's entitled to playing in the NBA. Like, I mean, it's an absolute dream, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be successful if you do something else, or you can't. I mean, Primo's a smart dude. Like, he can go into a different industry that doesn't give him as much power and exposure as this would. I mean, that's my only thing. That's the issue where I come in with when it comes to Spurs fans. It's like they have this mentality where it's like, give him a second chance, but it's all in the vein of basketball. I guarantee you guys, and it's always like this with sports, I guarantee you, those same people that say, bring Primo back to my San Antonio Spurs, he has talent. These same people, if they worked wherever they work right now, right? If they had a guy on the job that was doing that, they would not be saying, bring him back. He's a great mechanic. Bring him back. Bring him back. He was the best custodian we had. Bring him back. Nobody would do that. They only do it with sports. No, yeah, no, they won't do that. Yeah, no. No one would do that. No one would be like, oh, he's the best. He's the best dentist in town. Bring him back. No one would do that. No one would do it. But because you can watch him and cheer for your team and get some W's, you're willing to like drop all morals. I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea to bring him back to the Spurs after what happened. I think that's not only is it optically bad, but I think it's just genuinely a bad thing to do. I'm telling you this right now, bro. Like, I'm the biggest Spurs fan in the world, but if like Wemby did something like that, it's not like I would change my tune. I don't care how good you are. I'll deal with my San Antonio Spurs losing for the next 15 years if it meant less victims. Like, are you serious? Some things are forgivable, you know? Some things are forgivable. This is just one of those things where I just wouldn't bring them back to the Spurs. We'd be the Memphis Grizzlies if we did, or the Lakers with Kobe. The Memphis Grizzlies? Who are we talking about in the Memphis Grizzlies? I know you're not talking about Ja, because Ja's a little different. Ja's a little different. What Ja did, he didn't have like direct victims necessarily. You could possibly try to make an argument that it was indirect, like kids saw what he was doing and thought it was okay. Thus they did, but it's too vague. I don't know. I won't go as far as to say that Ja was like, what he did was like a huge issue. It's a bad look. He should get in trouble for it, but I don't think it was like, I don't know. It's something you can kind of joke about. I don't think you really joke too much about the Primo stuff. Have you seen a video of Isaiah speaking about Wemby? Isaiah Thomas? Is it this? Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, this? What the heck is this? How did I miss this? Okay. Isaiah Thomas says Victor Wembanyama could handle Bad Boy Pistons? Oh my goodness. I hate Isaiah Thomas, but I think I'm about to love him. Hold on.
Chris Paul says that you helped orchestrate his trade to the Wizards. What role did you really play in the move? And are you considering, going back to front office job?
Well, Chris and I, when I see him, we'll talk about that personally.
When is Isaiah Thomas not smiling?
Okay.
I just want to say hello to everybody and tell them I love them.
I love that. Well, would you consider
You think he smiled when he sleeps?
like doing more front of office stuff, or you want to stay in the back end of things?
Nah, I kind of like what I'm doing now. I'm good. Everything's good. Life is good. I got food in the refrigerator. I can pay my bills. Got a nice place to stay. Life is good.
I love that. I know that.
He's so happy all the time.
One last question. So, how would, Wembanyama, how would he be against the original Detroit Bad Boys? Like, would he be able to stand up to them? What do you think?
He actually would be able to stand up. I got the original Bad Boy gear on, so I'm repping that. So I got to send Wembanyama some Bad Boy gear. He'll like that. But nah, he's going to do fine. We're excited to have him in the NBA. He's going to be great.
I love that. Do you think that people are putting, like, too much pressure on him? Like, it's a lot of hype, and I think he'll do great, but do you think that, like, this is normal pressure, or is it just...
Pressure comes with what we do.
Absolutely.
He take a lot of pride in the Bad Boy Pistons, but, like, that wasn't basketball. I'm sorry. I know. Anybody that's an old head will, like, hate me for that. I don't think the Bad Boy Pistons were basketball. I just don't. I don't think that was basketball. I mean, they were a really good team, but like when people start to try to bring up like, back in my day, you could be a little bit more rough. Nah, bro, that wasn't basketball. that defense that they played on Jordan, that wasn't basketball. Just clothesline them in midair. Nah, what? Nah, bro, that wasn't basketball. Just clotheslining people in midair. Nah, they were UFC fighters. Yeah, that's not basketball. That's not skillful defense, man. Say what you want, but the NBA today is better. Okay, I won't say it's better. It's not necessarily like better. I think the NBA has been great for a very long time, but the rules are better. Okay, I do enjoy some of the rules more. Like, I know that they can be a little, once you get to the playoffs, you know, you can get a little bit more physical. I know throughout the regular season, like it can get a little soft. But dude, I would not be able to watch in today's NBA. Like, I don't want to watch freaking, I couldn't imagine, like, Tony Parker got beat up in the paint. I couldn't imagine the bad boy Pistons going against Tony. You know how angry I would be? Like, and then they would get, like, the bad boy Pistons, at least from all of the videos that I watched, like, the bad boy Pistons, man, they would, like, literally do something that if you did it today, you would be banned from walking on a basketball court. Not just an NBA court, not just the practice facility, a basketball court. If you have a basketball court at your house, they would not allow you to walk on it. They will put yellow tape around your basketball court at your house for 30 games. All right? Like, it was ridiculous what they did. Yeah, exactly. I can't even watch Draymond Green beating up people. Just hope he doesn't do it to Wemby. Exactly. It was just a bunch of Draymond Greens. We hate those. We hate those. Dude, what they did to Jordan was ridiculous. Now, Jordan got stronger. And he was Michael Jordan, so he ended up showing him a little something. But God, it was ridiculous, dude. Just go back and watch the Bad Boy Pistons. The amount Isaiah Thomas is so funny, man. He has this smile on his face. I do love it. He's always happy. But underneath all of that is a very nasty guy, man. He was not a nice guy. That would just piss me off, bro. I would not be able to deal with that. Like, we can go back and have fun and watch these old clips and say, oh yeah, that was basketball right there. Yeah, putting them in a chokehold, that's bad. They literally hold on, I won't be able to show it, but maybe I can do like a screenshot of it. Hold on. Bad Boy Pistons Jordan. Didn't they put Jordan in like a headlock? Hold on. Is this it? They put Jordan like a headlock. Was it Jordan? No, they didn't put Jordan in a headlock. Who did they put in the headlock? Hold on. Let's see. I can't play it, obviously, but let's see. Hold on. I just want to show the headlock. Is this it? God, it's so grainy. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, this is it. They put him in a headlock. All right, so Jordan. They say Jordan don't pass the ball. He gets double teamed. God, I can't just like play like, here we go. And you pass it up. I don't want to get in trouble. And he like literally just like sits on him. And then he puts him in a headlock. Yeah, then he puts him in a headlock. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. That would not fly today. Isaiah Thomas is soft in my opinion. I don't know. He hates Jordan though. I know that. But yeah. Oh, but anyways, I kind of got off topic. That's really nice of him to say that he will be able to handle the Bad Boy Pistons. I would never want to see Wemby go against the Bad Boy Pistons ever. That's a no for me, fam. I'm okay. I never want to see that. Larry Bird got beat up by them too. God, dude. That's just not basketball. I'm sorry. People praise the Bad Boy Pistons all the time, but I've seen their defense. I mean, they had very, talented players, but that's not basketball. That defense was not basketball. No skill in some of the things they were doing. Sohan, Devo, Big Body Wemby. Who do we sit for starting 5? Okay, let's see. So Roy says, let me read it one more time. Sohan, Devo, Big Body Wemby. Who do we sit for starting 5? All right. I feel like we talked about this before. Spurs starters, I suppose. I mean, it's when you're talking about the Spurs, you can either give your opinion or you can give what's going to happen. But what is this? What website is this? What? Wait. What the heck? I'm just trying to show the depth chart. What the? What? I don't know. This is actually a really good depth chart. All right, so this is not what I think will happen, but I think that me personally, okay, I'll be honest. All right, let's be honest here. All right, I thought about this more and more. I don't think that this will happen. What I think will happen is that Zach Collins will start. I think the Spurs will find a way, maybe as some time go by, to have Zach Collins start at the center position and bump everyone up. Keldon gets kicked out. That's what I think. I think it'll be Trey Jones, Devin, Jeremy Sohan, Vic, and Collins. The more I think about it, the more I actually like this. Because the thing is, Jeremy Sohan and Victor Wembanyama, they have so much versatility, like so much versatility that you don't necessarily have to worry about it too much. Like you can move Victor to that power forward position if you'd like. Like I don't think it's that much of an issue. And I've already been very vocal in saying that I think Keldon is going to benefit from Wemby more than anybody, because the biggest problem with Keldon last season is that he just got way too much attention on him. After DeJounte Murray left, all the attention was on Keldon. Now, has he always been an inconsistent three-point shooter? Yeah, like he'll have a month where he's one of the greatest, best catch and shoot three-point shooters in the league, and then he'll have a month where he's one of the worst. So he is inconsistent in that regard, but I think that him actually being next to a superstar like Victor is going to help him tremendously, because his game, let's be honest, is pretty simple. I know some people got angry with me because I said that Keldon isn't necessarily like, he didn't make a big jump like Devin Vassell might have made, but I do think that his game is simple, but he's perfected it in a way where he's a complete brute force, go into your chest type of guy, and he's really good at that. But if he has to do that all game long, well, obviously his legs aren't going to be really underneath him. He's going to miss quite a few jump shots. Even if he's open, it's not going to be pretty. So, but with him having Victor out there and all the attention being on him, I think Keldon's going to be perfect for those cuts, for getting open in the corner. Like there's going to be so many different opportunities for him with Victor out there, and he doesn't have to exert so much energy. Also, even on the defensive end, we had Keldon and Jeremy Sohan having a big chunk of the defensive matchups where they had to do so much work with Devin Vassell being out, obviously, and it just was not pretty once again. And Keldon Johnson is not a good defender, okay? Like he's at best an average defender. He's not a good defender. I think when he first came into the league, people expected that, and I think they mostly expect that because he's a workhorse. Like, and that doesn't necessarily equate to that. Like people think like, oh, Tony Allen, he's a workhorse. Keldon, he's a workhorse. He'll be a great defender. No, it doesn't necessarily work like that. Keldon has always been kind of flat-footed, but he's going to be surrounded around defenders with Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, Victor. I mean, he literally does not have to guard probably the top 2 players on the opposing team. So I think that this starting lineup works out pretty well the more I think about it. I think previously I said take Keldon out and put Zach Collins in, but I think that that's probably what the Spurs will go to. But for me, I think that this works actually perfect. I think it's a really nice balance. You got Victor being the main scorer, Devin Vassell and Jeremy Sohan actually can be your second scorer if you would like them to be. Also being great defenders, all 3 of them. And then Keldon Johnson just doing what he does, keep it simple. He has one mode, and that is go. And I think that's perfectly fine for him. And then Trey Jones being the point guard. There was something here that I didn't necessarily like. The depth chart. So they have Jeremy Sohan and Chetty Osman. I guess but I would actually like Sissoko to be here, and I don't see Sissoko on this list. I don't know what's going on. But I would love for City Sissoko to take over for Jeremy Sohan. I mean, that's a lot to deal with for an opposing team. Like Jeremy Sohan comes in and then Sissoko comes in like that or comes out and then Sissoko comes in. That's pretty tough. Bevan says Sohan, point, Fasel, shooting guard, Keldon, small forward, Victor, power forward, Collins, center. That works too. Yeah, that works too. That works too. I think that's fine. In Zach Collins, I think that like some people have brought up like bringing back Jakob. I don't think that's a good idea. I think Collins is just a much better, not a much better player necessarily, but definitely better for our team. He can stretch the floor, so bringing him in and starting lineup is fine. Let's see. Somebody said Trey, Devin, Keldon, Wemby, Collins. No. And no, there is no universe I would not start Jeremy Sohan after last season. I know statistic wise, you know, everybody that hates the Spurs or mostly hates Sohan. No one really hates the Spurs really, unless you're like a Rockets fan or something. Like most people don't hate the Spurs. But there are a lot of fans that hate Sohan. They will tell you, look at his stats. He only averaged like 11 points. But you know what? I watched the games. I actually watched the games last season. And he was one of, if not the most dominant player on our team by the end of the season. Like, I truly do believe that. Like, maybe the stats don't necessarily show it, but the amount of impact he had on the court was outrageous. And I think we'll see the same thing with Victor, right? Like, Victor will come in, and even if his stats don't look that great, he's going to have a tremendous impact. You just have to pay attention to how offenses respond to him being on the court at all. And Jeremy Sohan, it was definitely that. It was a lot of that. He affected everything on the court. Everything. So I don't think in any reality I sit Jeremy Sohan. I don't. Now with Keldon, I think it makes more sense if you were to sit Keldon because he is more of a like spark plug. But Jeremy Sohan, he is so versatile. He is so good. I also don't see Pop benching Keldon. Oh, I could definitely see Pop benching. I could see Pop benching just about anybody. But I could see Pop benching Keldon. It's not like Jeremy Sohan has improved himself like this past season. Yeah, I could easily see that. Also, I was gonna say Jeremy Sohan, him being a 9th overall pick really helps too. But you know, I could definitely see him sitting Keldon. I mean, Keldon's even been open and saying like, hey, I'm like willing to come off the bench. Like that's fine if the Spurs were to do that. He just want to win. He doesn't care. I just really don't see Sohan over Keldon. Keldon was the best player on our team the entirety of last season, and he's only getting better. Sohan is younger, and that's who Pop usually benches. Oh, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But Sohan's having too much of an impact. I'm sorry. Like Keldon's pretty, like I keep saying, I think Keldon's pretty simple in what he does, right? Like he's pretty simple in what he does. He's a great leader. I understand all that. But with that, I mean, Pop has sat Manu, right? Like, well, what makes Keldon special that he wouldn't sit? Like, I could easily see Pop benching Keldon. Jeremy Sohan, on the other hand, I just think, oh man, this is going to be controversial. I actually think that Jeremy Sohan is a better player than Keldon. I know that statistic wise, like you don't necessarily see it. Because like a lot of things were on Keldon to score. They were like, Keldon just score, Keldon just score, Keldon just score. But Sohan, there were many of times where I sat down and I was like, wow. I mean, Pop has even said himself, like Jeremy Sohan reminded him of Manu Ginobili because you never knew what you were about to get. Like every single game, in a good way, like every single game he did something that surprised them. Like Jeremy Sohan is a really good scorer, and I don't think he get a lot of credit for it because his first instinct is to pass and facilitate for his teammates and be a glue guy. But he can score. He has the body, the athleticism, the talent. He is a really good player. I think that he's better. I think he's better than Keldon. I won't go as far as to say Sohan's better than Devin. I won't say that. Because I think Devin made a huge jump and we haven't gotten to see a lot of Devin lately. But I do think that Sohan's better than Keldon. Sohan hasn't shown enough yet, bro. I'm a huge fan, but let's see a little more offensively for us to say that. This is definitely a hot take. I know it's a hot take, but I mean, last season with what I saw, I definitely believe that he's better. I just do. I don't think it's that crazy. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy. Jeremy Sohan just has a huge impact on the team in all facets, really. Dude, Victor Wembanyama just got to the team and he dyed his hair. I mean, I know that that's an off-court thing, but it translates. It'll correlate to the court. He just has a huge impact, huge presence. I know that that's wild to like think, but like, I mean, okay. All right. Let's do this, okay? Let's go with shooting. Let's just say 3-point shooting. Sohan, is he terrible? Yes. He's not a good 3-point shooter. He can improve. I think he has improved. He's shown some glimpses. But yeah, he's definitely inconsistent. Is Keldon inconsistent at a 3-point shot? Yeah. But he's a better shooter. But yeah, he's inconsistent. As far as creativity and creating your own shot, I think Sohan got him in that regard. Physicality, like how, you know, their size and everything, Sohan got him there. Versatility, Sohan got him there. Passing, facilitating, Sohan got him there. Defense, he definitely got him there. I mean, he can guard 1 through 5 essentially. Like he got him there. I just don't see anything. What more can Keldon do better than Sohan? If we even want to say like some of the intangible stuff, like communication, Sohan is actually extraordinarily verbal on the court for his age. Him and Keldon. I mean, Keldon's a great leader, but I think Sohan's a really good leader. So he can play any position too. Yeah, exactly. You can move Sohan everywhere. I just don't think that there's anything. If you just break it down, I don't think there's anything that Keldon does that's so much better than Victor. I just don't. I think you look at, I mean, not Victor, I'm sorry, Jeremy. If you look at Jeremy, everything he does is basically better than Keldon. And he's young and he's younger, but you know, I'm just not going to buy into the Pop won't sit Keldon at all because he's Keldon. I don't buy that. He'll sit him. And it's not we got to also get past the, you know, not starting is necessarily a bad thing. I think Keldon coming off the bench actually works too. But overall, this is probably the lineup I would go with right here though. And you know why I would go with this? The reason why I would go with this is because of the versatility of Sohan. That's why I would go with this. You could literally say, hey, Sohan, I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but you can say Sohan center, Victor power forward. You like, it's so much versatility here with Sohan till you can do that if you wanted to. You could. You get what I'm saying? That's why. If you take Sohan out of this lineup and you just stick in Zach Collins, I mean, is this still a good starting lineup? Yeah, it's a fine starting lineup, but I think you're missing quite a bit. You're missing your glue. You're missing you're missing kind of your heart now. I feel like I put Sohan center, Wemby power forward for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I'm okay with this lineup, is because the versatility of Sohan. Without Sohan, I don't feel the same. I really like Wemby as center. I don't know why so many Spurs fans think it's impossible for him to be a center. It's not just Spurs fans. It's just his position. Like, he's not, the way that he plays, he's not really a center. You know, he's definitely not, I don't even know if he's really a modern day center. He's more of a power forward, small forward. Like, he can play wing. I don't know, dude. He's an absolute monster. I don't know. Will he ever play center? Of course he'll play center. Like, they'll have him at center at times. But he's more of a power forward, small forward type. Yeah, he plays like KD basically. Yeah, he's more like that. He's not a he's not what you would think of when you think center. That's why people say that. I would want Zach to come off the bench. That's a fine take. And that's a really great player coming in after, you know, Sohan or Victor. So Keldon at point guard. I would rather have Devin at point guard than Keldon. Devin's a good passer. Didn't he say himself he didn't want to play the 5? I actually don't know. I actually don't know if Wemby said that himself. I might have to check on that. If he did, that's interesting. I had no idea. But yeah, I hope I made it clear why I think Vic or Jeremy Sohan should start regardless. Keldon has all the Westbrook comparisons? Who compares Keldon to Westbrook? I want Malachi as a point guard over Trey. Oh, that's actually I think some people might say that's a crazy take. I don't think that's a crazy take at all. Malachi, yeah, he's really good on the pick and roll. He's played point guard previously before. Like, he knows how to play point guard. And he's a threat, or, well, not yet. I was going to say something that's not true yet. I was going to say he's a threat as soon as he passes half court. That's actually not true. Not yet, because his pull-up three-point shot is not good. It's not good. He has a phenomenal shot, obviously, off of the pick and roll and stand still three-point shots. He's the man. But as far as pull-up three-point shots, that's like his one weakness offensively, I think. So, and he has some sneaky athleticism. But yeah, no, I think that makes a lot of sense, especially in the modern NBA. Unfortunately, with Trey Jones, he's more of a traditional point guard, you know? And I think that's why a lot of Spurs fans like him, because he's a traditional point guard. But no. Yeah, I mean, Malachi is starting as point guard. That won't happen. I don't think that happens at all. But that's not a bad. I don't think that's a bad take. I don't even know how hot of a take it is, especially with Blake Wesley kind of letting people, you know, down recently. Some of those summer league games. The potential for Sohan is insane. That's what I'm saying. I think Sohan is just, as far as who's the best players on this team right now, and people are going to be like, how you say this? I think Vic, number one, right now, day one, he's the best player on the team. I don't want to hear, no, but Devin's been, no, he's the best player on the team. Number two, I will accept Devin or Jeremy. And then number three, I would accept Jeremy or Devin. So, me personally, I don't know. It's tough for me. I don't want to say Sohan's better than Devin Vassell, but I also don't want to say with a lot of confidence Devin Vassell is better than Jeremy Sohan. But I don't know. I don't know. Devin's probably better right now. They're just so different. Didn't Graham get a DWI? He did, but not with the Spurs. All that stuff that came out, more info came out about it with us, but the Spurs had already known about it, so he's fine. No, you don't just trade him away. No, he's fine. The Spurs knew what was up. I think you're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Nice discussion. Nice discussion. All right. That is true. RC did get a DWI once, or DUI once. All right, so we briefly talked about Trey Jones, but there's actually something I did want to bring up. So just go to Twitter. Don't tell me it's called X, okay? I don't want to hear that. All right, let's see. I know you guys like my banner. I know you like my banner. That's real, by the way. The full picture, he really is doing that. Jeremy Sohan, something else. All right, let's see. Here we are. Jaden McDaniels was the best on-ball defender this season, period. All right, let's take a look at this. So somebody brought this to my attention. So actually, let's open this up in a different tab. And well, this doesn't help me. Yeah, screw that. So as we can see here, ball screen navigation as you go higher, perimeter isolation defense as you go further to the right. And if you look real close, actually, I can't find them. I see Keldon. There's Keldon. Where are you? There he is. There he is. Yeah, so basically, Trey Jones is one of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA. Oh, crap. I'm trying to see if anybody noticed. I think they're just bringing up their guys. Yeah, but no, that's actually like stupidly impressive. Like, he's near the top. And this is kind of a continuous theme with Trey Jones too. Like, every single time he's on, like, you look at any of these lists, he's at the top or he's near the top. This is impressive. And we already know he's a good on-ball defender. Like, the San Antonio Spurs defense should be, okay? Should be, because there is a cohesion factor of defense when it comes to team defense. But outside looking in, I mean, let's just say we're playing 2K here. This is a really good defense. I mean, if the starting lineup is what we think, with Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, iffy whether or not Keldon Johnson starts, but you say Keldon Johnson starts. He's not a good defender, but he starts. But then on top of that, you have Vic, and then you have Jeremy Sohan. That's absolutely ridiculous. And then if the Spurs were to go with the other lineup that people have suggested, where it's Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, Vic, and Zach Collins, you're not. Who's scoring on that team? Who is going to score on that team? That's a really tough team to play against. That's a really tough starting lineup defensively. I mean, no one's a scrub. We don't have like a Bryn Forbes hanging around there. We don't. That would be a defense that's basically impossible to exploit. If they play well together, it's basically impossible to exploit it. It's going to be a tough night every single night. The only issue that we have then is scoring, which I know a lot of people brought up to me, like, well, Clan, the Spurs, they scored fine last season. Like, that wasn't the problem. Yeah, they scored fine, but I still don't buy into our offense as much. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'm just saying that's a really tough. Oh yeah. Reggie Bullock, yeah. Reggie Bullock best in 3-point percentage and corner 3 last season in Mavs. I hope we'll continue in Spurs uniform. Yeah. We're going to see a lot of beautiful basketball, I think. We're going to see a lot of beautiful basketball. The more I think about it, having Jeremy Sohan and Victor out there together, with Vic getting most of the attention, in depth, basically, because let me think, who are the really good passers? Vic is a really good passer. Jeremy Sohan's a very good passer. Devin is a very good passer. Trey Jones is a good passer. Yeah, we should see some pretty good basketball, and everyone's unselfish. I think that Pop is actually going to, when he has to push certain buttons and get certain things out of guys, I think he's actually going to have to push Wemby to be a little bit more selfish. Because I think Wemby's idea usually is, I want to facilitate for my teammates. And he still kind of has that mentality from the French league. Because I remember in that entire playoff series, or multiple playoff series that he was in with France, that's the role that he had to take on, because he garnered so much attention. Till he became more of a facilitator for the team, which it worked out. They got all the way, near a championship at least. But yeah, I just feel like with the Spurs, it's gonna be a different ball game. He's definitely gonna have to be more selfish. Facts, Texas, all good. 8, 9 good players to win it all. Definitely keep your 9 best players in rotation. That's what the Spurs got. Cool. Nice stuff. The Isaiah vid I was talking about was the one where DraftKings? Wait, so there's another Isaiah Thomas interview? I went over the wrong one? You said with DraftKings. Let's see. Isaiah Thomas DraftKings. Wemby? I don't. Wait, this Isaiah Thomas? Oh, we're talking about this Isaiah Thomas? Oh, crap. I went over the wrong Isaiah Thomas? I went over the wrong Isaiah Thomas. Oh, crap. Hold on. Is this the one?
Let's go back to the IT draft. Let's start from the beginning.
So look, my draft, you know, I was the last pick in the draft, so that
No, this ain't it. He's not talking about the Spurs here. How does DraftKings have 85 views on a video with Isaiah Thomas? What? All right, hold on. I gotta find this. Where is it? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Is this it?
when I used to create my player on NBA 2K, I created it like him. I just think there's gonna be an adjustment period. Obviously, it's the NBA, players you've never seen before, players you've looked up to on TV. Because I remember when I got drafted, that was like my biggest thing. Like, gonna come in, I think that first go around is gonna be tough for him. But once he get comfortable playing against guys he looked up to, LeBron James, KD, and those superstars, it's like if he figures it out, it's a wrap.
Draft. Is there more to this? All right. You guys need to DM me more, man, so I can find these. Let's see. So he talked to them about 13 days ago. So here's part of, okay, this is it. I think this is it.
IT, welcome to the compound, man.
I'm happy to be here. I appreciate the invite for sure.
How does this have 153 views when they have 155K subscribers and they're DraftKings and they're talking about Isaiah Thomas? Why can't I get an interview? Why?
Like to start opening up with like basketball right now. What you feeling, what you like.
We don't care.
We don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah,
we don't know if he's gonna be what LeBron James was throughout his whole. I'm a fan of Malcolm Brogdon.
Take your pride out of it.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people, that's hard to do. Like, especially if you've been in those positions of starting.
Yep.
And to go to a team where they say, man, you gotta do what's best for the team. Like, a lot of people can't swallow that pride, period.
You know what, and I don't know if this is fact, but I even feel that Malcolm the type of person that be like, nah.
Okay, whew. All right, we're not talking about Wemby. I'm like, what the heck are we talking about? Okay. All right, let's see.
Nah, let me come off the bench.
For sure.
And like, you know, they probably wanted to push him in.
It seems like it.
Look, I'm telling you, let me come off the bench.
Like, he's still on a championship caliber team doing what he did the last few years while he was starting. Like,
exactly.
He hasn't took a step back at all.
When you think about Victor.
Here we go. All right, I found it. Okay, let's do it. How much do they upload? It seems like they upload a lot. I mean, I don't know.
What do you think?
First off, when I used to create my player on NBA 2K, I created it like him, like 7'4", long arms, 99 build on everything. Like,
wow,
he's something we've never seen. Like, we've seen like the guys you named, KD, Kyrie,
and Manute.
We've seen bits and pieces of those guys, not all in one. Like the potential that he has. Like, obviously we don't know if it's gonna work. We don't know if he's gonna be what LeBron James was throughout his whole career. We don't know, but there's a chance. He does things that we've never seen. Like, we thought we wouldn't see another KD. He's way taller than KD. Like, he makes KD look small, and it seems like he does the same things. Like
KD.
And a way better defender. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of zoned out a little bit because I just started thinking about how much joy I got over the years watching Isaiah Thomas play. It's just so much joy. So much joy. I mean, I remember when he was with the Celtics, man, and you know, it was crazy how he lost his sister and still played through it, and he played hard, man. That was beautiful. I don't, there's not too many moments in sports where I tear up. Like, I teared up when the Spurs won their last championship. I teared up when Manu Ginobili got that dunk on Bosh, because he was my favorite player growing up, and it was just beautiful. But it was like Isaiah Thomas, that moment, that made me cry, man. Celtics did him dirty. Yeah, they got rid of him immediately. That was rough.
I just think there's going to be an adjustment period. Obviously, it's the NBA. Players you've never seen before, players you've looked up to on TV. Because I remember when I got drafted, that was like my biggest thing. Like, let me see if they move as fast as they look on TV. Like when I first got in the league, it was like, once I seen that they put on their shoes the same as me, they just as fast as me, it gave me more confidence. Like they ain't something I've never seen before. I just thought they were. So like, he's gonna come in. I think that first go around is gonna be tough for him. But once he get comfortable playing against guys he looked up to, LeBron James, KD, and those superstars, it's like if he figures it out, it's a wrap.
Let's rewind the tape, man. Let's go back to the IT draft. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay, so I guess that was it. Man, just really wise word, great wise words from your boy, Isaiah Thomas here. The wrong Isaiah Thomas. We did another react that was the wrong Isaiah Thomas, which that's crazy. Everyone has something to say about Wemby, I guess. But yeah, that was really good. He's absolutely right. I have nothing to add to that, honestly. No commentary from me. Beautiful stuff. I teared up when Kawhi won the 2019 NBA Finals. Sorry, guys. We got mods in here. Mods, kick GT out. GT's not allowed in this chat anymore. Ban him. Ban him immediately. I'm just kidding. Don't actually ban him, but I'm gonna mentally ban you. I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe in 2019. Like, how did you tear up in 2019 when he won the final? Are you? How GT? No, don't do anything with him. So what do you want me to do with him, Clan? Don't do anything with him. I'm just kidding. But like, how? GT, how? He said no. How the heck did you? I just don't see how. I'm not trying to hate. Like, if you still like Kawhi, that's fine. Dude, look, I literally have a Kawhi like statue here, right? Like, I still got it. Like, it's not like I got rid of it, right? He's part of Spurs history. I get it. And he was my favorite player at that time, behind Manu. But like, I'm trying to take myself back to 2019. And I did tear up. I teared up when it came to Kawhi. But I teared up after he hit the shot against the Sixers. That crazy shot. And that, was it game 7? I think it was a game 7. I teared up in that game. But I didn't tear up because he hit the shot and I was happy. I teared up because I wanted him to lose so bad. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to get so much hate. There's going to be so many people saying the Spurs should have kept him. The Spurs should have, because that's how people are. Because as soon as Kawhi was gone, bro, like seriously, as soon as Kawhi was gone, everybody was on the Spurs side. Every single person were like, oh, Kawhi did the Spurs dirty. Everybody, talking heads, internet, Twitter, Instagram, everybody was on our side. And then as soon as he started winning, as soon as he had some success, oh, now it's our fault. Oh, the Spurs handled it wrong. Oh, they should have did more. Everyone did it. Freaking Skip Bayless did it, calling him number 2 until like he won, and then now all of a sudden that's his guy. It's like, oh my gosh, dude. I know America loves winners, but good God. No, dude. GT, I cried for a complete different reason. I teared up because he hit the shot. I teared up. I teared up because I wanted him to lose so bad. I wanted him to lose so bad. I didn't want the hate. I didn't want the heat. I didn't want the smoke. I knew smoke was coming our way. The fact his Raptors ring is inscribed with the middle finger to the Spurs, but he's always spotted out wearing the Spurs championship ring is hilarious. Dude, he won the championship. Hold on. I posted that. Hold on. That's why I'm trying to, GT, I'm trying to put it in the context of 2019. I could not, I couldn't even fathom myself cheering for Kawhi in 2019. Now, if I'm still like talking trash about Kawhi now, you know, in 2023 and he's had all these injuries and stuff, I mean, that's probably a little petty, right? But like 2019? Oh no. Let me see, can I find it? I did a video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for my own videos now. This is so sad. If I say Raptors, Clan Spurs fan. Here it is. All right. Yeah, I posted 13K views. Really? Yeah, look at this. Right after winning the championship. F pop. And then they say it again. Hold on. And then they say it again. Yeah, F pop, F pop, F pop. Nope, nope. There was no way. I was so angry. And you can tell I'm angry because look at the little emoji I put on the title. I was angry. I wasn't happy. Oh, wait. And then I talked about it. Look, remember when Toronto said F pop? Okay, I'm going to listen to myself talk. Hold on. Let me take you guys down memory lane. Oh, that was my old intro.
Are we having fun yet?
Come on, Clan, get to the point. If not the greatest coach of all time. But it's because, look, there's a lot of things that we went against over the last few seasons. And one of... Clan, get to the point. One's going to hurt his feelings. But when I see this, it does bother me. So if you guys recall... Okay, we just did this. I don't know. This guy talks too much, bro. This is why I don't watch this dude. I'm unsubscribing. I'm unliking this. Thanks for subscribing. Downvote. I don't subscribe to you. You're trash. But yeah, no, overall, yeah. Dude, I couldn't. I missed the old clan. Nah, man. Old clan couldn't shave. Look. Hold on. What the? Hold on, I want to show you. I mean, maybe they were a little drunk. I don't know. But on live, F pop. Look at that. What is this? Shave, my boy. Good God. Good God. So unkempt. No shave November. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. God, we got completely off topic. What was the topic? Isaiah Thomas. This is the same segment. This is still going on YouTube. Yeah. Isaiah. Good job. Good take, Isaiah Thomas. I don't know how this could tie back into that, but hey, good job. All right. Let's see. What else are we going to talk about? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, texting back. God, how many videos did we do? Or not videos, how many topics have we talked about thus far? I don't want to oversaturate. I'm actually going to be out of town for a minute, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if this is something we just talked. What is this? Chat? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Did you see the George Gervin statue? Did I see the George Gervin statue? Adnan, I'll answer you in a minute. George Gervin statue, huh? Let me see. No, I haven't. What the heck? The Spurs got a... Hold on. Is there a video of this? Is there video of this? Oh, snap. Unveiling. Oh, yes. No, we're not playing that music. Let's look here. Dang. George Gervin. He's so old. How old is George Gervin? George Gervin, age 71. Dog. He's Pop's age. Let's see. Oh crap! Is this a speech? Hold on, I gotta listen if it's a speech.
George Gervin statue.
Crap! It is a speech. How should I go about this? If it's copyrighted, I'll deal. I don't know. I'll deal with the consequences. I don't know.
Unveiling.
Oh my God, they're so loud.
If you're not talking about George Gervin, then you have never watched a game of basketball.
True, Michael.
And it really is just a dream in my life to be a part of this today.
Yeah.
Everybody should celebrate you, Mr.
Going in.
Your legacy will always
Yo.
live on here.
It is an absolute honor for me to present to you, your family and the world, the George Gervin statue.
Whoa. I like it. Oh, he can't even extend his arm. I need to stop. I need to stop. I'm gonna be old one day. I need to stop. Spit some plan.
Think about it. This is where I honed in my skills to have an opportunity. So I ain't do it by myself.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me the Spurs didn't give him this statue? The statue looks malnourished. You should look at players back then. Is this not the Spurs? Did the Spurs not do this? Who did this? This is his college? I like it. Is this not the Spurs for real? Are the Spurs serious, bro? Eastern Athletics? Are they kidding? Are the Spurs serious?
I mean, I'm thankfulness. You can't help but be humble that university would, create an opportunity to have one of the best sculptors then create a sculpture for it. I mean, everything,
This is alma mater. I cannot believe how. Why would you not do I was actually excited when you told me this. I was like, oh my goodness, okay. They didn't do it for Tim Duncan, but like George Gervin, okay, that's like our first legend. That's fine. That's fine. That's our first legend. Cool. We're making our way up, right? We got to do Gervin, then maybe David Robinson, and then Duncan, and then Wemby, right? Like we got to do Duncan. I don't know. Who would you do after Duncan? I feel like Duncan still has to be like number one, but like who would you do after Duncan? Like let's just get the main ones out of the way, right? You got Duncan, David Robinson, George Gervin. Who would you do after that? Does Tony Parker get one? Because statues are a big deal. Manu, I would love to see a Manu statue. But it's like, dang, if you do Manu, you got to do Tony. Oh, what if you did a statue with all three of them? Oh my goodness. Like you could just do a replica of that awful photo shoot they did. Where they were like looking like old men. Hold on, let me see if I can find the exact picture. Where is it? It was in a magazine. Magazine. Was it? Oh wait, that's it right there. That's it right there. Yeah, this. Yeah. You can do that. Just put them all in one. I don't think anybody would be upset about that. Yeah. Why don't you just do that? Just do Manu, Tim, Tony. Or you can, no. You can have Duncan. Oh my God, it just came to me. You can have Duncan in the middle, holding the ball, right? Like holding the ball. Like how I got on my icon. Like he's holding the ball. And then you got Manu shooting with his left, right? With his left hand. Oh, no. You can have him with the ball out and he's doing a Euro. So his leg is all the way out. He's doing a Euro step. And then you can do Tony on this side, but he's doing like a floater or something. Like he's like, you can tell it's a floater. Right? You get what I'm saying? That would be dope. They should roll with that. I hope Manu got statue best six man in defeating Team USA in 2004. Oh, he's a monster. I'm just saying, like, if we do it, we can just knock out all three, right? To me, I think Duncan gets one, like, easily, right? And I will be content, even though Manu's my favorite player of all time, I'm content with Manu not getting one. But if Manu gets one, Tony got to get one. And the Spurs already don't like doing statues. So maybe we can just get Duncan. Yeah, that's true. That's true. How come everyone's getting a statue outside of San Antonio? Their biggest accomplishment in their career, in their entire basketball career, they don't get one. Yeah, here it is. The Manu... Wait. Yeah, this the... Be nice. Be nice, chat, okay? When I bring this on the screen, you guys got to be nice. Be real nice, okay? You ready? Don't be a jerk. All right, let's be honest. If I just showed you an image of this and I just cut off Manu Ginobili, would you know this is Manu? Who's dead? I have no idea what they were doing here. I mean, I don't know. The statue isn't that great. Okay, it's not. You might as well, I don't know. This seems like a statue that was already made. And then they're like, oh, snap. Manu Ginobili coming back to Argentina to hang out? Guys, we got to name this something else. Who's the, I don't know. They would have been better off just having like the long hair Manu. I don't know. This is literally like, first off, he's super wrinkly. I don't know what's going on here, but this is like a oh gosh. It's like a season of Manu. Right? It's like a mixture of one season Manu had his hair like this. All right? It was literally like 1 or 2 seasons. It's like that version of Manu, which wasn't even the best Manu, in my opinion. But it's like that Manu mixed with Palpatine. Honestly, he looks closer to Palpatine than... Hold on. Let's do pre-ugly Palpatine. Where is it? Did I lose it? Yeah, that's Palpatine. That's definitely Palpatine. They did Palpatine. It's not bad if you like think of it that way. Like, what if Palpatine played basketball? Not too bad. Pretty good, actually. Not bad. I don't know. It's really, yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna front. Let's see if we can find a video of it. Manu Ginobili statue. Let's see. Pretty doggone bad, isn't it? Argentina? How the heck did we go over this prior? Were we not on YouTube? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just that's what it looks like, okay? Hold on, there might be more pictures. Let's see. Guys, that is not, I'm sorry, that is not Manu. I mean, you can, it looks a little better. That is not Manu. Oh, it is not Manu at all. I have no idea what's going on here. You kind of see it a little bit, like you see it with the nose. Like I said, this is like, this isn't a popular, the reason, okay, I'll be honest. The reason why this bothers me the most is the hair, okay? Because like, this isn't even the most popular Manu. Like, people either remember long-haired Manu or bald Manu. That's what people remember. Like, was this a point in time? Yeah, when Manu was trying to hang on. Yeah, but people don't think about that Manu. I mean, that was a really good, Manu was good throughout his entire career, but nobody remembers this. Get that off the screen, clan. I'm eating. I apologize. I'm sorry. I really apologize. That's definitely Manu. What are you saying? You think this is Manu? I mean, this is close. I mean, this angle looks a little bit better. That's the, I don't know. If someone just showed me this, I don't know if my first guess would, I mean, I would just glance at it and be like, oh, that's a cool, like, high school trophy, right? Like, participation trophy. Generic guy with a basketball. That's a nice little trophy you get, you know, after competing against community basketball teams. After competing against your church. That's really nice. I wouldn't have thought, oh, that's a Manu Ginobili, like, it's exaggerated. Wait, it's exaggerated. Oh, wait. Look of Manu in his later years of playing. I suppose. I'm gonna make a wild guess and say this is 2010 Manu. Let's look up 2010 Manu. Oh, no, something else came up. I gotta put in Ginobili. All right, let's see what Manu Ginobili looked like in 2010. Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like 2010 Manu mixed with Manu now. I don't. Nah. I think the mouth being open aggressively like that makes it look really off. It's the wrinkles, man. It's too many wrinkles. That's what really messed it up. It's so many wrinkles. Look at all the wrinkles. So wrinkle here, wrinkle there, wrinkle here, wrinkle there, wrinkle here, wrinkle here. It's just too many wrinkles. I mean, his muscles are more defined, right? Like, okay, yeah, that's Manu's build, but like, it's just too many wrinkles. It's like I said, it's like 2010, but Manu now. But even Manu now looks better, like, than that. Like, we got a picture of him, right? He's right next to the statue. He's not this wrinkly. Manu at no point in his life was this wrinkly. I truly do believe that the creator was a Palpatine fan. Looks just like the pic you had up. Ruru, are you trolling me? Ruru always trolling, I swear. Maybe the artist hated Manu. Or maybe they're just Star Wars fans. They might just be Star Wars fans. If you think it in that context, I don't think you can really be as angry about it. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. Look. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Darth Vader. Do it. Yeah, I see it. You said, did Hunter Biden sculpt that? Maybe. Hunter Biden be wildin'. That's a wild boy. That's like Machine Gun Kelly would say back in the day. That's a wild boy. That boy, wow. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's pretty bad. I wonder how far away we are where they will start putting motion holograms in front of arenas of old players, like the Tupac hologram. Don't do that. I hope they don't. Just make a sculpture. Something that's going to be there regardless. You know, not something you can just turn off with a switch. No, I want it there all the time. Just do that. It'll be cool to have like some holograms outside the arena to hype you up, like current players, and you see them, you know, during other games and stuff like that. That would be dope. But no. We need, no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, this is ugly though. All right. Okay, that was not something I was supposed to talk about. Hold on, let me see. I have something. Let me see if I can find it. What was I going to talk about? You see Nike calling Wemby the... Oh my God, there's more? Okay. All right. Nike. All right. Nike. When did they do that? Where did they do that? Let's see. Okay. I see it now. Nike dubbed Victor Wembanyama the extraterrestrial. All right, let's see. Nike's new marketing campaign calls Victor Wembanyama the extraterrestrial. I don't know if that's an ad here. San Antonio Spurs rookie Victor Wembanyama has not yet stepped foot on the court of preseason NBA games. However, the 7'5" center is already making his presence felt in the sneaker industry. On Sunday afternoon, Nike began rolling out a new marketing campaign for Wembanyama. In a series of Instagram stories and social media posts, Nike dubbed Wembanyama as the extraterrestrial. In an era when most nicknames are lacking, Wembanyama's new moniker is undeniably cool. So is the Nike Tech Fleece campaign showcasing the generational talent. Nike captioned its Instagram post by asking fans who new aliens wore tuxedos. The extraterrestrial has landed in Nike Tech. Isn't it kind of insane that LeBron James is so big that even on his way out, he's going to leave a lasting impact on the NBA, like amongst like something as big as Victor Wembanyama? Because people kind of forget this at this point because everyone just says it like, oh yeah, the alien or whatever. I mean, I even got merch that says Invader Wim, clanthemerchfan.com, by the way. But like, isn't that crazy? This all came from LeBron. LeBron was the one that called him an alien. No one called him that before LeBron. And everyone rolled with it. Like, that's his thing now. Wemby hated the unicorn. He said he likes LeBron nickname better. I don't know many people would call him a unicorn, honestly. Okay, this is a cool photo shoot. I hate these shoes. These shoes are ugly. It's pretty cool though. Who knew? Yeah, here it is. It is still way too early for the vast majority of American athletes to wear Nike Tech gear. However, fans wanting to get a head start on building their winter wardrobes can check out the new selection of tech gear and Nike website. Wembanyama does not have a signature sneaker yet. Yeah, key thing is yet. He'll definitely get one. However, a signature sneaker line is surely in the works for the budding phenom. Wembanyama has exclusively worn a custom pair of size 25 Nike Zoom GT Run basketball shoes on the court. Off the court, he named one of Drake's sneakers as his favorite for lifestyle use. We don't care about that. Hold on, I am curious about this tech gear. Let's go to Nike.com. Let's see. All right, nope. All right, no cap. I will rock these. These are dope. 120? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't rock these. $120? They're dope, but 120. Let's see. Oh my God. If I catch a baby in this, I'm slapping their parent. Does look kind of cool though. That's cool. These are nice. These are all nice, but it's like stupidly overpriced, bro. There's no way I've spent this much money. These 130. I got these same joggers that look better than this. Very similar design, but looks better than this. And they were like 40, bro. The green is nice. These? Or wait, you were probably talking about something earlier. This? Yeah, you were talking about these. I'm a gray guy. If I did them, I would go with this. Oh, this one's dope too. It's just too much money, bro. I'm not spending that much money on clothes. Let's see. No. What is this? What? Am I just like not rich enough to know? Is this an oven mitt? What is this? Keep it cozy on the slopes and during those chilly morning runs. Nike neck. This is a neck warmer? Then what's this part underneath? That's like this little slit here. I'm a little lost. Oh, it's just so it can go over your shoulders, or I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not rich enough for this. This kid's hair is so dope. Oh my God. Nice cornrows. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I used to have long hair. I used to have really long hair as a kid, and then I grew it back in high school and had it pretty long for not a semester, for a year, and then I cut it off again. And yeah, but I had long hair as a kid. Oh, okay, this is the one. This is the move, okay? All right. I wouldn't spend $150 on this because I just wouldn't spend $150 on much of anything. Wait, where is it? This. Wait, no. Is it only for women? Is it only women? No, I don't care. I would get it in women's. I would get it in women's, and maybe a 2X I'll be okay, but 2X is gone. You know why 2X is gone? It's because a lot of dudes came in here and they were like, this is the dopest one on the website. I'm getting the 2X. This was dope. Did you see the Nike Spurs basketball inspired collab line with the baseball jersey? The John is so dope, but not. I'm not dropping $300 on it. I didn't. You guys got to start posting like links in the chat so I can jump to it. Okay. Honestly, this is dope. This actually looks really good. This is something I would wear. I got something very similar to this in the closet. This is something I would wear. But yeah, just gatekeep it behind women's clothing, whatever. Yeah, none of this is worth more than $60. It's like, this is one of those things, man, where it's just the brand. Like you get it because you're wearing the brand. That's it. That's it. I hate this. I hate it here. $150 for one outfit. Sheesh. You said for one outfit? No. You're not calculating right, my friend. That's not $150 for one outfit. That's like $300 for an outfit. Here, let's see. Let's say I got the ones I wanted, okay? Let's say I'm rolling with this one. I actually don't know what size I would be with this. Maybe large. And let's add it to my bag, all right? All right, add it to my bag. Cool. And then let's say I wanted... Where's the other one? This hat is fugly, by the way. No one says fugly anymore. We need to bring that back. All right, where is it? Here it is. And then I get the woman sweater. Let's go extra large. Buy. Wait, I just want to add it to my cart. Okay. And then let's go to my cart. Let's see what my cart looked like. What we looking at, my boy? Yeah, nearly $300. We're looking at, yeah, we're looking at nearly $300. $277. And that's not even estimated tax. The tax is going to be $300. Yeah. No, dude. I couldn't. New Spurs drop gear is ugly. We can look at that after this. Guess they'll do with the sci-fi style with him. I don't even see the sci-fi aesthetic here at all. I mean, I don't even like him wearing it. Like, it doesn't look that great. Also, you can you know that Wembanyama is not a liar, because you guys recall he straight up said he's gonna go away from the limelight for a little bit, like he doesn't want to be in front of the cameras. And you know that's true because he had his hair dyed for a while and he had his hair cut for a while, and every single thing that comes up now, it shows him with the fro. So he did all of that in the span of like a week. I couldn't imagine. And then he said, screw it, I'm not doing anything else. We about to catch Clan in a women's suit like Michael Scott, I suppose. Let's see. I'll tell you, man. I mean, I'm not just saying this. Like, women have better clothing than guys. They got more options. Are you sure you want to? Yes. All right. This is what Ruru posted in the chat. It goes hard, especially that black one. I like the black one. Oh yeah, I would rock that. I would rock that black. Hold on, is there one that's yeah? Okay, yeah, dude, I will rock that for sure. Oh, easily, I will rock that. Jeans, probably blue jeans. I wouldn't rock that hat. The hat's ugly. But there was another hat. What was this? Was it the yellow? Yeah. No, it was the white one. Yeah, I will rock that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How much did you say this is, Ruru? You said 100 and something? Oh yeah. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope. This is one of those examples of less being more. Less is more here. Yeah, less is more here. This is dope. Just don't know how much it is. I think Ruru said it was a lot though. 60. See, $60 for the hat. It's a lot. It's a lot, but if you got some money to splurge, I wouldn't trip about it. Let's see, the one I want is, oh my god. My god. Now, Ruru, when you said 300, because I remember now, you did say 300 earlier. I thought you were talking about a collective of things. Well, bye-bye to my dreams. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You know who else got like really good merch though? Do you know, chat? It's this dude. He does a lot of Spurs content. And he has some pretty good designs. What's this website called? Oh yeah, clanthemerchfan.com. Clan the merch. Maybe I should price my stuff like that. Just screw it. Just price. I should just price it all the way up. I already don't make that much money per order. I should just price it up. I should just bump it all the way up. Everyone else is doing it. Nike's doing it. Spurs doing it. I should just this hoodie, don't mess with the Sohan. It's $34 here. Nah, we gonna bump that up. It's gonna be 130. It's gonna be 130. Screw y'all. Just make your own version of those claims. No, dude, I'm not getting in trouble. Screw that. Screw that. I'm not taking that chance. Screw that. I ain't taking that chance. Y'all not getting me in trouble. You'll sell for sure here in San Antonio. People wear your stuff everywhere. Dude, I keep getting that. That's so cool. That's so cool. People always tell me that. They're like, yeah, dude, I live in San Antonio. I always see your merch around. That's really cool. But it's also insane because I haven't, like, I've done maybe a total of 300 orders, 300 and some orders now. That just doesn't, San Antonio's a big place. I just didn't think that people would notice. Pretty cool though. Hello, that's how you need to end your videos. Heard they were like, wait, I'm like missing on the side. Like I can see you guys' comments on the screen, but I can't on the side anymore. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Wemby already affecting prices. Nosebleed seats going for over $100 at some games, whereas I heard they were like 30 to 40 before. I'm spending it, y'all. I'm gonna go to probably a Memphis game. I'm spending it. I'm spending it. Planning about to sell $100 blank solid color tees that are whatever color Jeremy Sohan is for the week. Yep. Yep. It's just gonna be a blank tee. Just whatever color. Crazy. His card sold for $67K. Insane. I don't know how cards work though. All right, let me see. All right, guys, we talked about a lot of things that I wasn't expecting to talk about. Let's see how many. Gosh, what is this? Chat. Okay. All right, let's talk about one more thing. Maybe a topic I had thought about, maybe. Let's see. I think I have it in my history. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't. How long is this video? Oh gosh, 15 minutes. I don't want to react to a 15-minute video. I don't want to stay here this long. Hold on. It was something else. Oh my goodness. That's gonna kick me out. There's a paywall on this website. Okay. All right, guys. Wemby's gonna break the game. All right, Wemby's gonna break the game. So you guys already know we talked about Wembanyama basically being an 84 overall in 2K, in which he is the first to have that high of a rating as a rookie. So he's literally making history on and off the court. I'm just kidding, not on the court yet, but he is making history off the court. His amount of hypeness and you know, even in the video game world. So yeah, so we know that he's at 84. People have already tested the game or played the game a little bit. They got all this stuff down here. So we can see that right now they got him as an 84 close shot, really good. 81 mid-range, really good. Oh, thank you, Mr. Z. He says, hey, Clan, can you make a shirt that says God is a Spurs fan with us getting the #1 pick? I appreciate the donation. Probably not, but... But that's cool. If you notice, I'm not putting Spurs on any of my stuff. No, I don't want those problems. Anyways, so outside scoring 79 overall, but good God, look at some of these numbers, man. Free throw percentage 80 or free throw 82, shooting IQ 90, 72 3-point shot, which I think is fair because he's been pretty inconsistent through his career. But inside scoring, layup 77, standing dunk 80, which is weird. I would assume it'd be a little bit higher, but I don't know. Driving dunk 75, post hook 79, post fade 79, post control 79. You can tell that they just got him like, they're like, we're not 100% sure, but I guarantee you those devs are just waiting for them to increase it like 10 points. Jump over here, you know, hands, draw fouls. Yeah, that's going to be low because we don't really know yet. Defending. Now, defending being one of his lowest categories is kind of insane, but interior defense 84, it's probably higher than that already. 90 block. Good God, they already know. Help defense IQ 87, pass perception 78, defensive consistency 85. Really good stuff. See, perimeter defense, they got that wrong. See, they don't watch Wemby like we do. That's going to increase like crazy. So that should help his defense. No, his perimeter defense is no 47 at all. It's way better than that. Yeah, he can guard. He can guard if he has to out there, and he's pretty decent at it. Still 54. I wouldn't argue too much with that. Now athleticism, speed 66. It's probably a little bit higher. Acceleration is probably definitely higher than 66, I would say. Strength 57. I'll take it. I know that's been the criticism of Wemby thus far. Vertical 69 doesn't matter. He's 8'12". Stamina 94. Hustle 80. Overall durability 88. That's fine. Playmaking. This one's inaccurate too. Pass accuracy 68. That's going to increase quite a bit. He's a really good passer. Ball handle 70. I would have gave it a 75, but that's fine. Maybe they were just trying their best to keep him at that 84. I don't know. Pass IQ, it's higher than 68, but maybe not too much higher. Probably like 73, 72. Speed with balls 64. I would say 70. Pass vision 51. I would say 60 something. Rebounding. Sure. I suppose. I've always said that his biggest weakness is rebound just because he doesn't hold on to the ball too tight. But that's probably due to strength as well. But yeah, so we know that he made history when it came to NBA or 2K. But I've seen some gameplay of people playing with Wemby. He's an absolute monster. And this is just hilarious. I came across this and I wanted you guys to listen to this. So listen to the commentators when it comes to Wemby.
It's Fox with the drop. And the rejection by Wembenyama.
Oh my God. Dude. Wembenyama. They ridiculous. I don't know. I just love that so much. I just want to show you guys that. But yeah, he is making history. This guy is going to break the game. When it's all said and done, he's going to be so nasty. And for those of you who aren't familiar with like the 2K community, there were a lot of people asking the devs of 2K, like people who created the game. They were like, yo, can we make a Wemby build? And their answer was, yeah, you can make Wemby if he was 50 years old. So in other words, like, no, like there's only one Wemby. It's impossible. Like it would break the game. It would literally break the game if every player on that game could make Wembenyama. Like absolutely ridiculous. Gosh, dude, such good stuff. Such good stuff. Too many Wembys would be unfair. It would be ridiculous. Everyone would be Wemby. You would have a whole team of 5 with Wembys walking around. Like, yeah, you can't do that. But it's fair. You can't really make a LeBron either, right? I mean, you can, but you can't. Like, if you make a LeBron, you're gonna have he's not gonna be able to shoot like LeBron. Yeah. Or defend like LeBron. There's no way they would give you like prime LeBron defense with his passing ability and strength. There's no way they give you all that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head off, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for all the support. It really does mean the world to me. I am going to get a new mic pretty soon, probably in the next coming months, probably a month or two. New camera, I'm going to try that out and see what goes on with that. I'll have to do some research so I can use a Canon camera. But I do want it to look much nice. Sure, mic. Oh, yeah, yes. I'll show you the exact mic I'm looking at. No, it's not. Is it MV7? Yeah, it is MV7. It will be this mic. I want it in black. Yeah, it would be this bad boy right here. So yeah, definitely. So I'll give it to you guys later. Thanks for the love. Bye.